The following is a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited.
From Radio Alabama Sports, Sylacauga basketball is on the air. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Sylacauga basketball is presented by Alta Point Health. Caring is our calling. Online at altapoint.org. Allen Oil Company of Sylacauga. 8 locations serving Central Alabama since 1966. Fuel for your body, fuel for your car. You're all in with Allen. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Quality care close to home. Online at cvhealth.net. Now, here's the voice of the Aggies, Jeremy Law.
Welcome courtside to the Allen Brew Market scoring table. Jeremy Law, Alex Bauman with you on a Friday night at Douglas Martin Court. Sylacauga getting set to take on the Clay Central Volunteers. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Varsity girls to lead things off tonight, Alex Bauman, in a big-time matchup where the girls now 1-1 in area play after a tough loss on the road at Briarwood Tuesday night. Feels like a must-win regular season game. I know that sounds a little weird, but this is a team you want to beat tonight.
Both teams today for the Sylacauga girls and boys, this is one of the biggest matchups of the season because after this game, you will have either sole part of second place in the area, or you'll be in third place with Shelby County being 0-2 and then Briarwood being 2-0 in both the boys and the girls area games. So for Sylacauga tonight, being at home, you want to win this matchup against Clay Central, who beat you twice last season. Big game for the Aggies, who have already surpassed last year's win total of 6, with now having 7.
Getting those starting lineups here tonight courtside. Starting off with the Clay Central Lady Vols. Those starters would be Giddens, Searcy, Billingsley, Ward, and Wheeler. Now we'll wait to get those starting lineups for your Sylacauga Aggies, and we'll take those from Brandy Brown.
Number 1, a junior, Acacia Patterson. Number 4, a sophomore, Nyla Nelson. Number 11, a senior, Kaylin Kenny. Number 14, a senior, Haley Kenny. And number 33, a freshman, Paisley Smith.
Those are your starting lineups for the Lady Aggies tonight. Patterson, Nelson, Cannon, and Paisley Swain, a team that did not play great in the first half against Briarwood on Tuesday night, Alex, but they played much, much better, and they played an even half with the Lady Lions in the second half. They want to continue that here tonight.
The key for the Sylacauga girls all season long has been, like the boys, forcing turnovers and using those turnovers into immediate offense. Against Shelby County, a game they won handedly, that was the factor for the Aggies, was getting those turnovers, forcing them in the backcourt, and getting easy twos at the basket. And one of the biggest catalysts for that was Acacia Patterson. With Journey Smith gone on to bigger and better things, there were some questions of who could pick up that slack with Journey Smith gone. You're never going to replace a player like that, one of the most accomplished in Lady Aggie basketball history. But Acacia Patterson has really helped the Cannon twins pick up that slack in the scoring department.
Swain will jump it in the circle against Brandy Searcy for the Vols, and we are underway. Sylacauga and Clay Central varsity boys coming up next. That tip scheduled for around 7:30. Down the lane, Patterson. Tough shot off the window, no good. An offensive rebound. Put back, wouldn't drop for Swain. Sylacauga may get a third chance. We do. Tough miss for Cannon, and it's finally rebounded by the Volunteers. 3 chances on the first possession. No points, and Clay Central will push it. They play 4 8th graders, Alex.
And a couple of those shots at the basket were way out of control for Sylacauga. Want to see them control themselves and go up.
Throw it deep into the front court. Patterson after a turnover. Keisha dribbles it out beyond the arc. Here's Nelson cutting through the lane. Back to the basket, Haley Cannon. Now Kalen driving left side. Tough shot off the window and bounces in. Sylacauga leads it 2-0. Then on the other side, we knock it out of bounds.
Difference in that layup from the Cannon twin was she was under control driving to the basket. Numerous times at the beginning of the season, it felt like both of them ran to the basket with reckless abandon and kind of threw the ball up. So much better under control at this part of the season.
Clay Central with a shot under the rim, no good. As the Lady Aggies 7-11 on the year, but have already surpassed their win total from last season with Nyla Nelson turning it over. It was a tough year last year. The heavy focus was on the senior Journey Smith, and why not? She was a walking 20-point game. But now maybe a little bit better this year, knowing that they have to spread it out, and they do have a few more offensive weapons.
There's always going to be down years if you're at any program, last year being a down year. But seeing how much this team has responded to last year and some of the obstacles they've faced at the early part of the season has been great. And right now they're facing one on a 6-game losing streak. The answer tonight is going to be big for the Aggies.
Got to watch Amaya Billingsley, one of the only seniors on this Clay Central team. She's been a pest for the Aggies over the last 4 years. Gets them on the board first. As Sylacauga, another tough shot under the rim. First chance, no. Second chance didn't drop, but we do get the whistle and a foul call. And it'll be Paisley Swain, I believe, to the line.
Still like the take from the Cannon twin. Under control, just didn't hit the basket. A lot better than what we saw at the beginning part of the season. You can tell that Coach Victor Smith and they have worked on being under control when getting to the rim.
First free throw up and good. Swain for one more. Missed the second. We get an offensive rebound. 3 up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Clay Central, and now they'll bring it ahead.
Count that correctly, Jeremy. Sylacauga already has 5 offensive rebounds. Huge trendsetter for the Aggies.
Sylacauga and Clay Central, always a fun matchup for the boys and the girls. We expect nothing less tonight.
And it's always a matchup where you throw out the records and what the teams have done all season long, kind of like Alabama and Auburn football when they meet in the Iron Bowl. Is Auburn could be 2-7 and go into the Iron Bowl and beat Alabama.
Doing a game with you and David McCurley, you can't hold off on any Iron Bowl references. Alabama and Auburn's got to be brought up. Here we go. Nyla Nelson wasn't looking for the pass, and the Lady Aggies end up throwing it into the backcourt. Three to 2, Lady Aggies with the lead. Billingsley with the basketball. On the other end, Harville fouled, and to the stripe we go. Jacqueline gets the first to drop. Here's the second. 2 for 2, 5-2 Lady Aggies. And a bump foul at midcourt. Cannon picking up a foul here early.
That's always been Coach Smith's worry with the Cannon twins, is keeping them out of foul trouble. They're foul prone. There have been numerous games in the past 2 years where they fouled out of, and them being the two big parts of the team this year have to keep them out of foul trouble in an area matchup that decides second place early part of the season.
Here's a straight steal. They dribbled it right into the hands of Haley Cannon. Passing it off to Kaylin. She'll work it across. Left side, Keisha. Drives by the defense. Keisha, nice take and gets it to drop. Couple shots off the window for Clay. Lady Aggies with a rebound. Harville pushes it ahead. Kaylin going down the lane gets fouled. And she will have 2 free throws coming her way from the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line. Eight-2, Lady Aggies lead. Nine-2, Lady Aggies on top. Been pretty good at the stripe tonight, Alex.
Coach Smith has to be pleased. The 43% free throw shooting team has only missed 1 free throw and made 5. So 5 for 6.
Volunteers with it on their end of the floor. And another turnover. Racing ahead, Cannon. Off to Keisha underneath. The defense forced a tough shot, but the putback though will drop. Falling away from the bucket, Haley Cannon. And you get a timeout called by Clay Central. We'll take one, too. 11-2 Aggies on top. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Gear up for a flavor victory at Wharf Casual Seafood. Whether you're craving seafood classics like shrimp or crab claws, or wanting to tackle a juicy burger or crisp salad, we've got your winning play. Dine in with us or grab a meal to go and find out why every bite is a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out our menu at wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Aggie Sports Network fueled by Allen Oil Company and Allen Brew Markets. Billingsley dribbling into the left corner. Fires it off towards the top of the key. Skip pass inside, taken by Bryant. Malaya just checking in the game. She'll take it all the way herself with the left hand. Wouldn't fall off into the bucket, went off the side of the rim. Loose ball down on the floor. A couple Aggies diving for it. It'll stay Clay Central basketball. Vols on their end of the floor, trying to get it down low. Bryant comes up with the second steal in 2 possessions. Bryant, the freshman, swinging it left side. Harvell at the top. Patterson inside Cannon. Couple dribbles down low. Fed it to, is that Swain in the game. Picks it up off the deck. Missed a shot. Cannon putting it back up. Wouldn't fall. Rebound tapped out. And it's going to be controlled by the Vols, and then a foul on the Lady Aggies.
I know the Aggies didn't get some points there. Love the offensive set. Gets it into the high post. Penetrates on the opposite block. Brings the defender over and leaves Paisley Swain wide open on the other block. Love the offensive set. Just wish there was some execution at the rim.
11-2. Lady Aggies lead at 2:55 to go first quarter. Rebound, Harville gets it out to Haley Cannon. Haley through the lane, tough reverse layup, almost went. Instead, cleared by Clay Central and Billingsley. Going left to right, right to left in red is Clay Central. The Lady Vols kicking it out into the corner. Catch made at the right elbow on the drive and a foul, and the Vols going to the free throw line. First free throw up and good. Second one no good, but an offensive rebound. The Lady Aggies didn't box out, but leading by 8. Billingsley almost stepped on the midcourt stripe. Would have been a backcourt. And then she drives down the heart of the lane and knocks down a tough 2. 11-5 your score. Bryant spinning off the left shoulder, uses the left hand. Rebound down on the floor, then a jump ball will be your call. Volunteers have the arrow. So I want to thank Ava for running our camera tonight. People don't realize, Bauman, that running the camera is actually the best job. It's the highest paid position we have.
Anything beats 0.
I mean, you might be making 0 while you're here.
I get paid in Coca-Cola and peanut M&Ms.
Harville on the other side. Finger roll. Maybe got bumped. Should have been a whistle. Instead, the basketball ends up out of bounds. Last touch by Clay Central, so we'll keep it on this side anyways with a 6-point lead.
No quit from Harville. Gets probably fouled on the layup, misses it, and instead of complaining or just sticking her head down and running down the court, she has some heads-up basketball and attacks the rebound.
Left side, Bryant. At the top, Cannon. Back to Malaya. She'll fire off a 3, and she'll hit it. A deep shot from Malaya Bryant. Marble City Pharmacy 3, 14-5 your score.
She might have the most beautiful shooting form of anyone on either of these teams.
A lot of young players on this floor for both teams. You'll see Williams later for the Aggies. She's just an 8th grader. I mean, we know the Cannon twins are seniors, Alex, but you start, the Harvilles are juniors. And
Stiffness can set in fast. At Broadway Spinal Care, we work with all major motor vehicle insurance providers, and in many cases, your care may cost you nothing out of pocket. Our goal is to help you heal quickly so you can get back to feeling like yourself again. Call Broadway Spinal Care today at 256-861-8546 to schedule your appointment and start your road to recovery.
Back after the timeout, 14-7 your score. Right wing, Nelson for 3. Score 16-9. With 6:31 to go, and apologize for people watching. We lost internet, and we also lost our lower third scoreboard somehow. We'll try to get that fixed at halftime. Should be back up on YouTube now with the girls' game. Boys starting at 7:30. Billingsley laying out on the floor. It'll be Lady Aggie basketball. Patterson at the right wing. Going down the lane is Cannon. Another tough shot drops.
The Aggies are not settling for anything. Some halfway open jump shots were there that they would have taken early part of the season, but they realized we're not trying to get the good shot, we're trying to get the best shot. And they've done that numerous times early in this basketball game.
Scores 18-9 with 5:47 to go in the second quarter. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Bryant to Cannon, left side. Lady Aggies doubling up the Vols here. Deep three. Cannon knocks it home. Kaylin Cannon, a deep three from the left wing.
One of those no, yes shots from Kaylin Cannon. Not known as the best three-point shooter in the whole entire world, but the confidence every Aggie is playing with right now inspires her to pull up from that range.
Tough shot from the corner, knocked down for Clay Central as they answer back. Brandy Searcy, an 8th grader. On the other side, the Aggies missed the first chance, missed the second chance. Now the rebound running the other way. Searcy again on the drive underneath the bucket, stops, and she will not get away with the travel. Underneath, Cannon, turnaround shot, good. She's got the last 5, and it's 23-12. Lady Aggies with the lead. 4:29 to go in the second quarter.
A little bit of a wonky and out of control possession, but the ball magically finds Kaylin Cannon's hands, who's been the catalyst for a lot of this game for Sylacauga. (23-12). 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Midway through this quarter, pass stolen. Sanaya Charles, who's just checked in the game, driving. The 8th grader, tough layup didn't go, and then a block is called on the shot. That'll send Charles to the stripe for 2. Is able to talk to Coach Victor Smith about Charles on Monday. Like I said, she's a baller, but still a young player that's got to figure it out. But she hit those 3 threes in that overtime game, late in that game against Talladega that the Aggies unfortunately didn't win, but she was a big part of why they were able to stay in it. Those are ways you can grow as a player, is in the big moments. How do you respond? And being an 8th grader, being able to respond like that shows you the potential she has for this Aggie program, who you named them earlier, Jeremy, that how many young players they have outside of the Cannon twins who are both seniors. There's just so much young talent that provides some happiness for some Aggie fans looking forward to this program.
Basketball in the corner, working the baseline, and then a block foul on the Aggies on the baseline. Both teams sitting at 1 foul, well now 2 for Sylacauga. So haven't had a lot of whistles. A pretty good pace of play here tonight so far. And another foul. Nyla Nelson colliding with Billingsley. Push foul down in the corner. Circling around the top with it, Clay Central. Billingsley got fouled again. I just said there's no fouls being called. Now 3 fouls in 30 seconds on Sylacauga. And the next will send Clay Central to the free throw line. That is just the 4th foul. Inside to Billingsley. We didn't cut her off in an easy bucket. 23-14.
You had 2 players looking at the ref and Victor Smith trying to figure out what was going on, who the foul was on. And the other ref inbounds the ball, playing a 3-on-5. Never going to win that one.
Tough shot on the other end for Sylacauga. Didn't go. Billingsley trying to cross over Nelson. Nelson stays in front, dribbling with the left hand, going down the left side of the lane. Boy, they got away with a travel. Then another travel. They got away with 2 in a row. And then they're able to kick it off to Stevie Giddens, who puts up a tough shot on the rim, no good. Outlet pass, Bryant. Nobody down there with Malaya. Should be an easy one on that side, and it is. Sylacauga gets itself back up by 11, 25-14. In the corner, Glenn underneath to Wheeler. And they answer back. Get it back under 10, 25-16.
Lots of Aggies playing with their defense with their hands rather than with their bodies, slapping at the ball rather than putting themselves in front of the ball and stopping penetration to the basket.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Hey, hey. Stand up. Stand up.
Coach Victor Smith going to call a timeout. And we're going to take one with him. 25-16, Lady Aggies with a lead. 2 minutes to go before halftime.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Headed to the big game this weekend? Make Allen Brew Markets your first stop. Grab an ice cold drink, fresh snacks, and top off your tank before you hit the road. With quick service and everything you need in one place, we make game days easy. Wherever the road takes you, start with Allen Brew Markets, fueling fans all season long. That's being all in with Allen.
You're all in with Allen, oh yeah, Allen Brew Markets.
Coming out of a timeout, Lady Aggies missed the first shot, but they'll get an offensive rebound. Coach Victor Smith wants us to work it around the perimeter. Nelson to Cannon, who's had a heck of a second quarter. Has Kaylin. She'll get it back in between the rings. Top of the key, 23 feet from the bucket. Will begin her dribble with 1:15 to go in the second quarter. Keisha makes the catch, accelerates down the lane, splits the defenders, and puts one off the window and in.
Exactly what Acacia Patterson does. When the team needs a shot or a basket, it's all it feels like she makes it for them.
A fight for a loose ball, jump ball, arrow with the Sylacauga. Just under a minute to go, 59.3 on the clock. Varsity boys will come up at around 7:30. This game is on track tonight. Tough shot for Patterson in the corner, missed everything. Loose ball on the floor, fighting for it. Cannon diving for it. Lady Aggies finally going to come up with it with Patterson with 45 seconds to go. Now it's Nyla Nelson off the left side. Nelson takes it from Cannon. Nyla down the lane, and she gets fouled. Just the second foul on the Volunteers.
I love the way the Aggies are playing right now. They're the first to the floor when there's a loose ball. They're the first to the basket trying to get a rebound. I haven't kept up with the offensive rebounds, but if I were to guess, they have at least 15 tonight.
Turnover for the Vols, 23 seconds to go. We lead it by 11, 27-16. Bryant under the bucket, had it knocked out of her hands. 18 seconds left. Sylacauga will inbound from its own baseline. Bryant getting it into Cannon, and she walked before she was able to get the dribble down.
And Coach Smith told her to shoot the ball. She made a three-pointer when it felt like Talladega earlier. We'd like to see her replicate that confidence on that one.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach Smith was saying. We got an 11-point lead. You're open. Shoot it. Billingsley, tough shot. Back iron. Sylacauga, outlet pass. Haley Cannon down on the other side. Got fouled. Should have been an and one, but she hits the lay-in, and Sylacauga will take a 13-point lead into the locker room. 29-16, your score at halftime. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the start of the third quarter. Again, your score at the break, 29-16. Lady Aggies on top. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Central to you, central to your success. Central Alabama Community College, the official video live streaming sponsor of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Online at cacc.edu.
Back with you at Douglas Martin Court. Jeremy Law and Alex Bauman. As we were getting set to get this second half started, we are waiting on a referee to get back. Alex, thoughts on that first half as we were able to get our lower third scoreboard back up for you and hopefully not have any more issues down the stretch here. Alex says, we know we lost YouTube for a few seconds. That was an internet outage here in the gym for just a split second.
Sylacauga did exactly what they did against Shelby County. They forced turnovers and got to the rim. They didn't settle for many jump shots. Kalen Cannon made that one three-pointer where it's a no, 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 yes three-pointer. But outside of that one, they've been getting to the basket and finishing for the most part.
Cannon spinning, picking up her dribble. Nice skip pass inside. The other Cannon going down the lane. Missed a tough shot on the left side. If you're watching, Lady Aggies in white, Clay Central in red. Sylacauga with the basketball on the left side of the floor. 29-16, they lead it by 13. Keisha Patterson dribbling at the left wing, cuts across the lane, dishes into the corner to Haley Cannon. Haley got fouled and she'll shoot two from the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line.
And a lot of the first half had to be Sylacauga had more grit, had more energy than Clay Central. They were the first to every loose ball. They were the first to attack the basket after a missed shot. First to the basket, trying to get that rebound. And the first back defensively, try to get that stop. And they forced so many turnovers. And immediately when they forced them, it was a turn, look, who's down the court, throw the ball immediately to that person. And it led to a couple easy layups for a couple Aggie players.
Cannon hits the second. So it's 30-16. Bauman, I feel like you're on edge just waiting for this MacBook to crash out right now.
I am.
Technology. Sometimes you get all the use out of a piece of equipment you can. And we might have a new MacBook in the mail by Monday. Trying to make sure. Well, we've had this one for about 6 years. We've gotten good work out of it. That's about, what, 500 or so broadcasts on this Mac? Maybe 600. Good shot by Paisley Swain to make it 32-30. Pretty much all the Aggies on the floor playing well when they've been in. Jacqueline Harville's played well. Malaya Bryant, when she's been in, has played good basketball. And that's a lot of the offense for Clay Central tonight. Billingsley has to do a lot for this team. As you saw it there, sometimes Bauman, she needs to force a shot, and she did. This time on the other side. Cannon on the run with it. Had it blocked. Loose ball, fought for. Keisha Patterson comes up with it. Here's Nyla. Maybe got away with a travel right in front of us at the Allen Brew Market scoring table. Cannon down the lane, kicking in the corner. Swain for three, too strong. Offensive rebound. Should have been a foul call that would have sent Cannon to the free throw line. Swain gets a loose ball underneath the rim, and finally a rebound for Clay Central.
No points that possession, but there were 2 times where there were 3 volunteers under the basket trying to get a rebound, and the one Aggie that's under the basket ends up with it. The fight that every player is playing with right now has to be inspiring for Coach Victor Smith.
Keisha racing it ahead. Nyla in the corner, gets a defender in the air, drives off window, missed the shot. Nelson comes back inbound, saves it, but then throws it away. Sylacauga doubling up the Volunteers, 32-16. And then a blocked shot on the other end by Kaylin Cannon. Out of bounds it goes. Clay Central will keep possession. Keisha. Now Swain traveled. Billingsley dribbling it out of bounds. Cannon open for three. Back iron. Loose ball, tapped out, stolen by Nyla Nelson. Dribbling down the lane, left hand. Runner, good for Nyla Nelson.
Heads-up basketball from Nyla Nelson. Trying to get back defensively after the missed shot. Notices that the ball is just free right next to her.
Billingsley at the elbow, fires it down low. Man blocked by Cannon. Blair Wheeler trying to get the shot over one of the Cannon twins. Swain will check out. Here's Stolen. Going the other way. Cannon underneath the rim. Kaylin Cannon. I tell you, she's probably your star physical therapy star player of the game in this one, having a heck of a ball game.
Probably. And the way the Aggies are forcing so many of these turnovers is they're trapping that the player, once they're dead, they don't have a dribble with the basketball. And the other players are reading the eyes of that player, trying to find the open volunteer. When they do, they jump the pass, and they're easily getting down to the other end for a layup.
(36-16). Midway through this fourth quarter. Inbounds pass. Harville went for the steal, almost got it, and then it's kicked out of bounds. That'll be Sylacauga basketball. It is. LaShanti Ward going down the lane, couldn't handle it. Never got it on the rim. Bryant will inbound. The Aggies going to face a full court pressure. Cannon traveled. Yes, she did.
Yep.
Couple travels here in the third quarter that were pretty obvious. Volunteer basketball. Billingsley finally gets it in. They missed the shot. Rebound down on the floor, and it was last touched by Sylacauga and out of bounds. Rebound by the Aggies. Keisha down the lane. Probably could have called a foul. Instead, it just ends up being out of bounds. Sylacauga will have possession on their side of the floor.
Sylacauga is giving up nothing easy on the defensive side of the court. I don't think the Volunteers have had an open shot all night long on that end.
Inbound pass, Jacqueline Harvell. Keisha lost her dribble, got it back down the lane and fouled, nearly got the shot to go. Keisha Patterson, 2 shots coming at the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line. Keisha for one more. Knocks it in. 38-16. There's a tough shot. Ramaya Billingsley again. (38-18). Lady Aggies by 20. Bryant. Hop step, kicking into the corner. Cannon underneath. Shot blocked at the rim. That was Brandy Searcy. And it's knocked out by Keisha Patterson.
Not a huge fan of that shot from Haley Cannon. She penetrates to the paint, and all 5 Volunteers crash and look at her. If she goes under control, has her head up, there are 4 other Aggies wide open for a three-pointer or a layup.
Searcy cutting in and out of traffic. Fires it into the corner. On the drive, the runner missed by Breland Glenn. And after an offensive rebound, then you hear it over the PA. Ramaya Billingsley again, making things happen. 38-20. I know you're not keeping full stats for this game. It feels like Billingsley has 14 of the 20.
Has a lot of them.
Underneath, nice feed and a good shot by Stevie Giddens.
Rare defensive lapse from Sylacauga. Saw it a couple of possessions ago where they left somebody open on an inbounds. Luckily, she missed the layup. But there, lapse leaves another player open under the basket, and she's able to convert.
Yeah, we talk about the offensive improvements, but maybe more impressive is how the Aggies have improved on defense this year.
A lot of it has to do is they're not playing with their hands as much. They're moving their feet, sliding in front of the players, beating them to spots, and being the aggressor. They're the first to the floor, like I've said numerous times, and they're always the first to crash the basket, rather than standing around and waiting or praying that the ball lands in their hands.
38-22. Billingsley, nice move, driving, open underneath. Well, she's at least got 6 in a row, and it's 38-24. Cannon set to check in, and Cannon set to check in. They'll both come back in as Keisha missed a 3 badly. Turnover. Haley Cannon waits for a few more Aggies to catch up. Kaylin faked a 3, driving, took a bump, but it don't matter. Another tough one to drop.
Love the patience from Haley. She's outnumbered, going down the court, and instead of forcing the issue and trying to take it up over 3 people, she slows it down, waits for her teammates, and they still get an easy shot at the basket.
Kaylin leaves a 3 short. (40-24). Billingsley stopping, shooting. This one rims out for Aggies with numbers, and a 2-on-1 at the rim. Missed a shot. Bryant didn't go for the rebound. Instead, Clay Central gets it, and it's stolen away by Cannon. Bryant with 3, with 2 at the buzzer, no good. And we'll go to the 4th quarter with a comfortable lead, 40-24. Aggies on top.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Celebrate Sylacauga pride with the S Club. We're a community of former athletes and supporters dedicated to preserving tradition, funding scholarships, and building a strong future for Sylacauga High School athletics. From reunions to fundraising, the S Club connects generations of Aggies while giving back to today's student athletes. Be a part of the legacy. Join the Sylacauga S Club and help keep Aggie pride alive. Visit AggieSClubAlumni.com today to sign up and make a difference.
Number one in customer satisfaction among insurance providers 5 years in a row. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Albia Steers is there. The official insurance agent of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
Start of this fourth quarter. Swain down the lane. Fought through contact, didn't get the whistle. Tough three up from Billingsley, no, was contested, and the Aggies running the other way in a 3-on-1. Cannon tried to get it to Bryant. Back off to Parker. Now Malaya has it right side. Kaylin wants another three. She's got one. Putting on a clinic tonight is Kaylin Cannon. 43-24.
Playing with a lot of confidence. That's what happens when you go to the paint and see if you go through rather than starting outside in, start inside out. You have that confidence. You see a few of them go through to realize I can make these three-pointers tonight.
Deep outlet pass. Here in the fourth quarter. We'll work it around the perimeter. Kaylin again drives into the teeth of the defense. Kick out for Bryant for three. Back iron on the floor with it is Cersei, and then a jump ball is called. Harville back in, Keisha Patterson back in. Kaylin Cannon and Parker going to take a seat. Giddens cross court and then a travel.
These volunteer players have no airspace. The on-ball pressure, they have no time to think about it. They're really just trying to get out of that situation, try to find someone wide open, and 9 times out of 10, that other person's already covered.
And a jump ball. Coach Fisher-Smith wanted a timeout. The arrow favors Sylacauga with 6:21 to go. Lady Aggies lead this one by 19. Harvell to Patterson. At the free throw line, Bryant spinning. Nice move, kept her dribble. A little too strong on the jumper. Cersei had it knocked out of her hands and then batted away and stolen by Harvell. Jacqueline down the lane. Layup, good. Nice little finger roll for Jacqueline Harvell. And the Lady Aggies lead by 21.
Almost a sneak attack from Harvell. She doesn't even see her coming. She swings right around her with her head turned and swipes the ball away.
Harvell with a foul. Timeout called. We'll take one, too. 45-24, your score. Lady Aggies on top.
When injury slows you down, trust Todd Malone and the caring team at Star Physical Therapy. As owner and lead physical therapist, Todd has built a reputation for helping patients recover quickly, safely, and with confidence. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, surgery recovery, or everyday aches and pains, you'll find personalized care that gets you moving again. At Star Physical Therapy, it's not just about treatment. It's about helping you live life fully. Star Physical Therapy, where you're always treated like a star.
5.5 minutes to go. Sylacauga 45, Clay Central 24. Varsity boys will come 10 minutes after this one. As soon as this one's over, we'll get started with the Star Physical Therapy tip-off show for the boys' action tonight. Billingsley, jumper, then a jump ball. Volunteers with the arrow this time. Giddens gets it in, and then a foul on Bryant will send Mariah Gibbons to the line.
That foul could be prevented if Malaya Bryant gets between her defender and the basket. Exactly what Victor Smith's telling her right now is if she gets between her defender or the offensive player and the basket, there's no way they're able to get that pass in and the easy shot's taken away.
Lady Aggies looking to get to 2-1 in the area with a win. The boys will try to do the same as both the varsity girls and boys lost on Tuesday at Briarwood. That one ended up out of bounds, and they'll say, the refs will say Clay Central was on the baseline with the ball. Harville to Patterson to Swain, spinning, back to Keisha. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to play. Sylacauga being patient with it. Parker to Harville, to Bryant, and they'll get her with a walk. It's just that initial step.
They've gotten the Cannon twins for that a couple of times already. The patience you have to love from the offense. So many times last year, it felt like the offense was rushed. And in a sport at this level where there's no shot clock, there's no reason not to be patient. No need to force that jump shot when you're covered by someone. Be under control and find the best shot.
Billingsley working on Parker. In between the rings, top of the key. Billingsley stopping, passing, Cersei, 3 off the window. 45-27. Well, I know they're young right now, Alex, but it feels like this Clay Central girls team is going to be a handful in the future.
They will be. So many players getting experience at this point in their career.
Keisha Patterson.
Only going to get better.
Puts one through from deep. 48-27. Billingsley, open 3, too strong. High rebound pops in the air. Bryant goes way up to get the rebound. Patterson underneath. Shot hit the bottom of the rim. Offensive rebound. Patterson going to step back. Thought about a 3. Dishes it off to Malaya Bryant. Three minutes, 14 seconds to go. Sylacauga's going to turn it over and then knock it out of bounds. Cersei driving, and an offensive foul called. .250 to go. This one pretty much over outside of waiting for the final horn. Lady Aggies by 21. Blair Wheeler, that was Gibbons, couldn't handle it.
If the score holds, Sylacauga will take sole possession of second place in the region.
Nice turnaround jumper for Billingsley.
Starting 2-0 at home, 0-1 on the road. That loss being to Briarwood earlier in the week.
Couple shots up for the Lady Aggies. Didn't convert on that end of the floor. Cersei driving, runner, rattles in. We get a moving screen. What they call there to stop the clock with 2:06 to go. Didn't see it, but it'll be Clay Central basketball. Left side. Cersei's trying to dish it down low. Miscommunication with 1:48 to go.
I really do think, Jeremy, if the girls play like this when Briarwood comes to this gym, that could be a battle.
A much different game for sure.
If they're able to use that defense that they played against Clay Central tonight.
Then a foul and one. Who else?
And Shelby County earlier in the season, if they're able to play this level of defense and have this level of confidence offensively, they're a hard team to beat. I don't care who the opponent is.
Kaylin Cannon. Another one. (51-31). Hats off to the crews tonight for keeping these games on schedule as well. Billingsley thought about a step back three. Well, she did. Nearly went in. Coach Victor Smith going to get his team to 8-11, but 2-1 in the area. They have not played a very easy schedule when you consider they played Winterboro, Briarwood, Bremen, Georgia. They played Jackson, Olin, John Carroll, and Spain Park over Christmas. So there's 6 really tough ones right there.
And a lot of the times the record that matters is your record in the area. You could be 0-15 in non-area games and be 6-0 in the area and be the first seed in your area. Obviously, you don't want to be 0-15 out of area, but
Lady Aggies travel again, under 50 to go.
Winning the games against Clay Central and Shelby County the way they have has to bring a lot of confidence, not only to the players, but to the coaching staff and the fans, to see that this team after a down year last year, is only getting better and better as this season goes on.
51-31. After this game ends, we'll take about a 2-minute break, get situated for the boys' game as this one is stolen. Williams on the run the other way. Lefty layup wouldn't go. Sanaya Charles' follow didn't drop, and then a foul called. And then after those about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, we'll get the Star Physical Therapy tip-off show started for the boys. They'll be on the same stream that we're already on YouTube, and then we'll get them on the radio as well. Charles at the top for 3, in and out. Ten seconds to go. Driving are the Vols. That's knocked out of bounds with 4.5 to go. A big win tonight for the Lady Aggies, Alex.
Huge win. After not winning an area game at all last season, winning 2 out of their first 3, humongous for the confidence for these athletes.
With some big games upcoming over the next few weeks, use this for momentum as that rolls out of bounds. Sylacauga will get again to 8-11 will the Lady Aggies, and then 2-1 in the area. As they'll inbound this, and this game will end, and we'll take a quick break and get set for the varsity boys to come up next. That'll do it. Final score, 51-31. Lady Aggies with the win. We'll be back right here on YouTube with the varsity boys versus the Clay Central Volunteers.
The following is a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited.
Sylacauga Aggies play right here. Welcome to the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network and the Star Physical Therapy pregame show, sponsored in part by Alta Point, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Allen Oil Company, Star Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, Toyota of Sylacauga, Wright Tire and Service, Central Alabama Community College, State Farm agent Albia Steers, La Costa Mexican Restaurant, Edward Jones agent Jesse Gum, Alabama District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce, Coosa Valley Recycling, Another Level Cards, Amya, Van Sant Hardware, Sycamore Federal Credit Union, Wharf Casual Seafood, Fair to Midland Gifts and Boutiques, Broadway Spinal Care, First Bank of Alabama, and Sylacauga Pediatrics.
Welcome into the Star Physical Therapy tip-off show. Star Physical Therapy where you don't have to be a star to be treated like one. Courtside at the Allen Brew Market scoring table, I'm Jeremy Law. He's Alex Bauman as we get set for the varsity boys. Clay Central visiting the legendary Douglas Martin Court tonight. Sylacauga coming off a Tuesday night loss, their first of the year, Alex. Now 13-1 on the season. You know, you can say what you want to. Wins always, you always want to win, but I tell you, there's a little pressure taken off this team now after starting the season 13-0 and now facing a good basketball team tonight. Maybe not a great one. I'd love to see them execute tonight.
You never want to lose a basketball game or any sports game for that matter, but being able to lose at this point and see some things you need to work on, see your weaknesses that team was able to exploit in Briarwood, and be able to improve in this game. Under Coach Joel Jones, the Aggies, who lost 4 games last year total, including the state championship, did not lose games back-to-back at all. Those 4 losses coming against this Clay Central team at Clay Central, Viger in the state championship, Benjamin Russell on the road, and then Carver Montgomery in the Pelham Thanksgiving tournament. Tonight, Clay Central, another, like I said in the girls' broadcast, a matchup where you can throw the records out the window, had that team's played earlier in the season out the window. It's like Alabama and Auburn. Records are wiped away. Both teams come in realizing it's a way to show that they are the dominant team in this rivalry game.
This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network, presented by Allen Brew Market, Coosa Valley Medical Center, and Alta Point Health. Alex, Sylacauga, again, coming off a loss, but in a game that they were up by 8 with 6.5 minutes to go, saw that lead dwindle away on the road at Briarwood, but still, I mean, you just look at them on the right side of the floor, the athleticism, the bounce that they have, the way that they can run, especially here on this 84-foot floor. You got to think it's going to give Clay Central a lot of problems tonight.
Josh Spear played outstanding against Briarwood, the best player for Sylacauga. You're going to have to get a guy, C.J. Franklin, going for this last part of the season. I feel like he's been quiet the past couple of games, and being the catalyst for your offense, being your point guard, have to get his confidence back up, have to get him going, scoring points, turning the defense into offense, and getting him easy shots at the basket as well. I think the key for Sylacauga tonight and the rest of the season is getting C.J. Franklin's confidence back and getting him some points on the board.
Now to wrap up tonight's Star Physical Therapy Tip-Off Show, the tip-off and your starting lineups coming up on the other side of this break. Stay with us. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
When cold weather rolls into Alabama, make sure your home is ready with a reliable American Standard heating system from Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Sleeping Giant's team of professionals will keep your home warm, efficient, and comfortable all season long. Whether it's a routine tune-up or a complete system upgrade, Sleeping Giant will help you rest easy, knowing your home's in good hands. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, your local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Online at sleepinggiantair.com.
Do you have scrap metal piling up? Get paid at Coosa Valley Recycling. Serving the Birmingham area and Highway 280 corridor in Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Recycling is your top choice for scrap metal recycling. Whether it's old appliances, car parts, or any other metal items, Coosa Valley Recycling offers great rates and fast, easy service. Recycling with Coosa Valley Recycling not only puts your money back in your pocket, but it also protects the environment. Don't let your scrap metal go to waste. Bring it to Coosa Valley Recycling today. Call 256-245-4300.
When you care about people, it shows. And at Alta Point Health, they believe that kind of heart deserves a place to shine. They're hiring for a variety of positions in Clay and Talladega counties, including licensed therapists, LPNs, and direct support professionals. Some jobs are remote, and others don't require experience to get started. They offer good pay, strong benefits, and a real chance to grow in your career. If you've been waiting for something meaningful, text AltaJobs to 97211.
Van Zant Hardware is not in the business of guessing. They sell you what you need, not what someone else thinks you should have. That is why builders, farmers, and project managers have trusted them for over 50 years. Located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, they take pride in great service, deep product knowledge, and getting you in and out without the runaround. Van Zant Hardware is a proud supporter of Sylacauga, B.B. Comer, Childersburg, and Fayetteville Athletics.
I'm Chris Kane, and for our family here at Toyota of Sylacauga, it's about more than cars. It's about people. You'll find my wife, my kids, even my dog here some days, because this is where we've built something special. When you buy from us, you're not just getting a vehicle, you're becoming part of the family. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
When the temperature drops, your car feels it too. If your heat isn't blowing as warm as it should, or your engine's running hotter than normal, you could be low on coolant. Stop by Right Tire and Service for a quick winter checkup. We'll inspect your coolant, tire pressure, battery, and wiper blades, all the things that keep you safe and comfortable in cold weather. Don't get caught unprepared this winter. Get it done the right way at Right Tire and Service on West Fort William Street in Sylacauga.
From Radio Alabama Sports, Sylacauga basketball is on the air. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Sylacauga basketball is presented by Alta Point Health. Caring is our calling. Online at altapoint.org. Allen Oil Company of Sylacauga. 8 locations serving Central Alabama since 1966. Fuel for your body, fuel for your car. You're all in with Allen. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Quality care close to home. Online at cvhealth.net. Now, here's the voice of the Aggies, Jeremy Law.
Welcome back courtside to the Allen Brew Market scoring table. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network as we await the Coosa Valley Medical Center starting lineups and tonight's Central Alabama Community College tip-off between Sylacauga and the Central High School of Clay County. Volunteers will get those starting lineups from public address announcer Brandy Brown. The Aggies trying to get to 2-1 in area play to be in sole possession of second place with a win tonight over Clay Central. And now let's turn it over to Brandy Brown.
Varsity boys. Number 2, Braxton Young. Number 4, Taylor Boyd. Number 10, Hayden Glenn. Number 11, J.D. Hall. Number 14, Trendon Glenn. Head coach, Josh Gibbs. Make some noise for your Sylacauga Aggies.
Just make it real fun.
Tonight's lineup, number 0, C.J. Franklin. Number 2, Corbin Patterson. Number 4, Aaron O'Neal. Number 5, Tristan Whetstone. And your number 13, Josh Spears.
Those are your Coosa Valley Medical Center starting lineups again tonight. For Clay Central, Young, Boyd, Glenn, Hall, and Glenn. So you'll actually get Caden and Trendon Glenn on the floor. And for Sylacauga, it'll be CJ, Josh, Corbin, Tristan, and Eric O'Neal. CJ will head to the circle. He'll jump it off against Taylor Boyd. Quarterback versus running back, if I'm not mistaken, from last football season. Sylacauga in white, they will start out left to right. The Volunteers in red, right to left. CJ wearing the number 0 on top of the Sylacauga S at midcourt. Again, jumping off against Taylor Boyd as we get set for the Central Alabama Community College tip-off. Central to you, Central to your success. Basketball in the air. Tap goes up and is won by the Aggies and Eric O'Neal. CJ takes it from O'Neal on the right side. Should be a good one. As CJ quickly step back. 3 is good.
Exactly what you wanted. CJ struggling post-Christmas break, nails the first shot of the game.
And then a turnover. No foul on the shot, just a foul on the floor. Now Marble City Pharmacy 3 to start things off. That was the foul as they collided with Josh Spear underneath the bucket. CJ to put it in underneath our own bucket. He'll leap in the air to Josh for 3, and it's good. Well, Josh shot it well. He had 2 threes against Briarwood, and then they traveled in the corner. Aggies lead at 6-0 with 7:40 to go here in the first.
Wow.
Eric open for 1. He's got it. Marble City Pharmacy 3. 3 of them, and it's 9-0 Aggies on top.
Raining inside and outside, Jeremy.
Oh, my goodness. Young limping, favoring the right ankle. J.D. Hall hands it to Glenn. Skip pass to Young. Working on CJ. Here's J.D. Hall, who played a little quarterback against the Aggies his first year as a Volunteer. They'll pass it inside, stolen away into the front court. Josh gonna lay it up. He'll lay it in, and it's 11-0. Timeout. Volunteers will take one with them. All Aggies in the first 60 seconds.
If you're hunting for sports memorabilia or trading cards, Another Level Cards in Childersburg is the place to be. Boss Lady Maddie Pagan leads the team with Connor Ogle handling sports collectibles and Austin Allen taking care of all things Pokemon. Visit them at 4th 8th Avenue Southeast Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Check out alevelcards.com to learn more.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
The Aggies must have gotten a little fuel for their bodies at Allen Brew Market to start this first quarter. We played 60 seconds. It's 11-0 Aggies. 3 for 3 from deep and a Josh Spear lay-in. Josh leads the scorers with 5 as J.D. Hall trapped in the backcourt. He'll weave through 3 defenders. They'll have numbers at the rim. Lay in good for Clay Central. Their first bucket of the game. It's 11-2.
Might have been some questions from some naysayers out there. How would Sylacauga respond to their first loss of the season? Go out on an 11-0 run to start the game. That's how they respond.
CJ cross court to Whetstone, stopping at the right elbow, pulling it back off with 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Whetstone, nice move, and they'll get him with a walk. That was a good move. He just took an extra step, needed to get rid of it. Volunteers just having a hard time inbounding it as they get it into Glenn. They'll push it ahead with Caden Glenn, and it's out of bounds, and it'll be Aggie basketball. Whew. Feels like they've crossed midcourt once. That might be true.
That is true. Haven't crossed it but one time.
We threw it inside. We didn't make the catch. Josh spinning. How did he get through that? Josh Spear has 7 of 13.
Behind the back on the low block. I have never seen that before.
Josh had 21 against Briarwood. They're stuck, and they called a timeout on the floor. This will be a 30, 13-2. Sylacauga overwhelming the Volunteers in the backcourt.
It's hard to break that Sylacauga pressure. they've done this to so many teams over the past couple of years under Coach Jones. Earlier in the season against Chelsea, I feel like lived in the backcourt, kind of like Clay Central is right now.
The Josh Spear, give him a 7. Listen, a lot of Aggies had good games offensively, but Josh went for 21, hit 2 threes in that mix against Briarwood, and he's got 7 already in the first 2 minutes with 6:02 to go.
A lot of focus goes on Spears rebounding, but he stepped up so much this season in the scoring department with Jordan Robertson and Aiden Crow moving on to college.
Well, that's 4 points for Trendon Glenn. As J.D. Hall has the ability to dribble through the press, and he's done it twice, and they've come up with 4 points. 13-4 Aggies on top. CJ started the game off with a 3. Now he'll get it off to Corbin. Corbin hands it to Whetstone. Had his back to the bucket. Now he'll pull it off and hand it to CJ Franklin. CJ working off a screen. Whetstone rotated a little slow. It could have been a foul call, but it'll just be out of bounds on the Aggies with 5:21 to go in the first.
Almost like CJ's back in football, anticipating the receiver to be there, and Whetstone gets caught up in traffic and throws it to nobody.
Underneath, and a foul. Josh Spear trying to add to his scoring total. He's got 7. He'll go to the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line.
I think Josh Spear took it out of the inbounder's hands almost. Late Christmas present from, who is that? Caden Glenn.
Josh Good. He's got 8 of the Aggie 14. Spear missed the second. He got a foul while the ball was in the air. They got it on Eric O'Neill.
I'm not sure how Eric O'Neill gets called for a push when he's the one that ends on the ground.
Caden Glenn inbounds it. Taylor Boyd. Now Newell. Here's J.D. Hall. Stopping, accelerating, down the lane. Got an Aggie in the air. He didn't make the shot. That's the scouting report of J.D. Hall. So he could do it all with the basketball. Maybe struggles a little bit from the floor. Corbin down the lane. Dribbled it off his own knee. Into the hands of J.D. Hall. And now they'll go. Ball's moving right to left in red. Hall stopping inside of the arc. Pulls it back off, and now they'll set up the offense. Aggies lead it by 10. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy. Skip pass right side. Falls with it. J.D. Hall, right key, 22 feet from the bucket. Puts a little English on the spin inside, and it's ripped away by Spear, his second steal. As Eric O'Neill will drive ahead. Tough shot, left it short. The Aggies rushed that one, but it'll be chased back down, tipped in the air. Here's Corbin inside. Whetstone got hit. Where's the foul there, boy? Around both arms of Tristan Whetstone. Eric tried to save it.
These refs are letting them play. A lot of contact on both ends, no whistle.
They said it's Friday. They didn't blow it much in the girls' game. I doubted they were going to blow it much in this one. Aggies lead by 10. Loose ball down on the floor underneath the bucket. Glenn was able to pick it back up. Caden Glenn for 3. Front of the rim, off the back iron, and then no good. And Sylacauga will run it ahead with Franklin. Sarayan spinning. Traveled, no doubt. As that'll go the other way.
These last couple of possessions for Sylacauga felt like they're forcing the issue a little too much, going out of control towards the basket, not looking for open shooters and trying to force stuff at the rim, where if they're under control, patient, have their head up, they'll be open shooters. And they've already made 3 3-pointers.
Here's a steal on the inbounds. Eric off the window. Got his own miss. He got fouled. Where's the whistle? He got fouled twice. Once on both shots, and now they're coming the other way. J.D. Hall. Oh, then they bail him out. Jeez. J.D. Hall fading away from the bucket. I thought we had better position.
A little bit of a bailout whistle, like you said, Jeremy's out of control, fading away from the basket. Considering the contact they haven't called this game, Not the biggest fan of the whistle.
Yeah, Coach wants an answer, and I do too. Hall made the first free throws, 14-5. J.D. Hall guy can really play, Alex.
He can. He might not have any points right now, but he's the offensive initiator. He's getting the ball down the court, breaking the Aggie press. Almost that steady hand and confidence for the Vols.
Yeah, 2 points now and no field goals, both from the free throw line. CJ, tough shot off the back iron.
Again, rushing shots, not getting into an offensive set. Have to be patient.
Glenn stopping at the free throw line. Colburn for 3, knocks it in. Hey, it's a 14-8 game after the Aggies were up 14-4. They're on a 5-0 run. Trey Wright to check in at the next dead ball. CJ to push it ahead. Across the timeline is Franklin. To the right wing, Clay Central going to sit back in a zone now. It's cross-court skid pass back to Eric from KT. It looked like they were sitting in a zone for a second. Now they switch back off to man as Franklin has another 3, his second of the ball game. Marble City Pharmacy getting their money's worth. Then a steal, then a shot. Josh Spear racking up the scoring column with 10. J.D. Hall on the other end tiptoed the sideline, stayed in bounds.
Don't stop till there's a whistle. 3 Aggie players looked at the referee wanting him out of bounds.
Eric for 3. Oh, my goodness. Eric O'Neal, a Marble City Pharmacy 3. 22-11, Aggies on top. How many have we hit, Alex? Count those up. 3 for the Vols. Side of the rim, ends up out of bounds.
5 3-pointers.
15 points from deep. 1 free throw, and then 3 other 2s.
I'm glad I brought my rain jacket, Jeremy. It's pouring inside Douglas Martin Court.
Yeah, who knew? That's what they were talking about on the forecast all day. It's what Sylacauga was doing in the first quarter from beyond the arc. As a team, did not shoot it well from deep. CJ, step back 3. Money! Keep firing it, big man. 25-11. CJ with 9 from beyond the arc. (25-11). Aggies by 14. Close to a 5-second count. Out beyond the arc, right wing. Clay Central with a basketball. Glenn for 3. Short, could have been a foul. Loose ball, track down Eric on the other side. Reverse layup, didn't go. And he'll go to the stripe. To the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line for 2 will be Eric O'Neal. Joshua will check in after this free throw from Eric. 25-11, Aggies lead it. Minute 18 to go in the first. Eric knocks in the first.
One place where Sylacauga has struggled this year is from that free throw line. On the year, shooting about 57% from the line.
Which is going up.
Has gone up, yeah. I mean, I think they were at about 40 at the first part of the season.
Bounces the second one in. Joshua to check in for Eric O'Neal. 27-11. Oh, my. 27-point quarter?
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers. That's a season high in a quarter, if I'm not mistaken, Jeremy.
Three off of a screen. Tip back didn't go. Rebound Holtzclaw, who just checked in. CJ to work it ahead. 60 seconds remaining here. Holtzclaw passed up a 3. CJ hands it off to KT. KT got hedged. Should have been a foul, and then he asked for the foul instead of getting the basketball.
That's the type of stuff that grinds my gears, and I'm sure it's going to grind Coach Jones' gears.
Then
you don't stop till the whistle's blown. I don't care if you think you've been fouled or not.
Tristan Wilson with the bucket on the other side, 27-13.
It's the second time where Sylacauga has been looking at the referee, asking for the whistle, and they've given up some easy baskets.
It's like the Aggies looking to hold for the final shot with 18 seconds to go. CJ still dribbling out beyond the arc. Slowing it down is Franklin with 11, with 10, with 9. CJ rolling inside. Trey Wright got a good shot to drop. With 4 seconds to go, here's Braden Young. The heave, no good. 29-13. We'll go to the second quarter. Aggies on fire early.
When injury slows you down, trust Todd Malone and the caring team at Star Physical Therapy. As owner and lead physical therapist, Todd has built a reputation for helping patients recover quickly, safely, and with confidence. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, surgery recovery, or everyday aches and pains, you'll find personalized care that gets you moving again. At Star Physical Therapy, it's not just about treatment. It's about helping you live life fully. Star Physical Therapy, where you're always treated like a star.
At Toyota of Sylacauga, we treat you like one of our own because you are. I'm Chris Kane, and whether it's your first time or your 10th, we're here to serve you with honesty, care, and the kind of service that keeps your family coming back. From oil changes to new Toyotas, our team is ready to earn your trust every time. Come see why families all over East Central Alabama and beyond choose us every time they buy a car. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is driven by Right Tire and Service. Drive smoothly on the right tires and keep your ride in mint condition with the right parts. Right Tire and Service on West Fort William Street in Sylacauga.
Start of the second quarter, tough shot, no good. For Clay Central, 29-13, Aggies on top. Sarai McMillan hops in the air, feeds it off to Trey Wright. Open for 3, Trey. That's a little heat check for the Aggies as Jeshua goes in to save it. Braden Young picks it up for the Vols.
And if not mistaken, the first miss from three-point range.
Stolen by Franklin. On the other end, CJ down the lane. Good move, missed the lay-in. Got to finish that one. Only the second missed field goal for Franklin so far. Tough shot on the other side for Clay Central. Sarine stepping back, firing a 2, and knocking it home. 31-13, Aggies by 18.
He loves that little shoulder bump mid-range jump shot. He's gone to that so many times this year.
Handoff at the top to Glenn. Back to Boyd. Underneath, J.D. Hall trying to get around Franklin. It rolled in and out as Hall went for his own miss. Now it's KT in the front court. Kenson to McMillan, working the corner. Firing it cross court. Holtzclaw open for 3. Got it! Marble City Pharmacy, three-pointer, 34-13.
Is there anyone that can't make a 3 on Sylacauga right now? That's my question.
Somebody call Jared and Jacob. Tell them they're running out of 3s in this game. Have to sell it to somebody else. Sylacauga was not a great three-point shooting team last year. They were okay, but they have really turned it around from beyond the arc this year.
They have. 28% on the year, but it's steadily, like free throws, gone up.
KT gives it inside to Trey. Got his arms raked, and we'll turn it over. Leading at 34-13. Aggies with the basketball on the other side. Driving, blocked off the backboard by Trey Wright, but they'll bail him out with a foul. Free throw, no, 34-13. Missed them both. Corbin back in the game. Here's Patterson, goaltend. Oh, they'll call a foul. I thought that one was on the way down when they blocked it. So this will send CP to the stripe for 2. To the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line.
3 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. Make that 4 or 5.
Come on now, do a little Chelsea math for us. Corbin misses the second. It'll be 4 to 6 out. 66%. J.D. Hall stopped and walked. Yes, he did. His second turnover in their last 3 possessions. Corbin, KT, driving, Kinson. Oh, what a good move. Did he finish that with the left?
I think he did. Primarily a right-handed player. Don't see him go to his left a lot.
KT is a much improved player. J.D. Hall, again, another miss at the rim, an offensive rebound, and a fade away, falling down shot by Taylor Boyd drops to get him to 15 points, 37 to 15.
The guys are helping me out tonight, Jeremy, switching all these numbers. I'm used to a couple guys being different jersey numbers for the stats.
Offensive rebound, Trey, underneath, stuck, got through it, and then threw it off the backboard. 37-15 into the front court. Wide open 3 upcoming for the Vols. Air ball.
He was just passing it to Sorian.
Caden Glenn missed it all. Three for the Aggies. Coming near side. Back in between the rings. Hands it off to Holtzclaw, who's 1 for 1 from the field. It was a Marble City Pharmacy 3. Now Sorian, the lefty, will spin left. Got underneath, and then he got fouled. Just the second foul of the quarter on the Vols. Aggies throw it into the backcourt, picked up by Trey. Here's KT. Spinning, Kinson. Oh, probably could have got a walk or a foul, either one. They let it go on this side, and then a foul. Called on the Aggies on the shot. Driving in was Newell.
That's right. That's one thing he got right up there.
37-16. Brady Hubbard in, Eric O'Neal back. That's not Brady. It's Hayden Hubbard. Sorry, Brady. My apologies to Matt and Natalie. Hayden in the game. Brady's at Alabama now. I think that's what makes high school ball a lot of fun. Just the connections that continue to run through the program. A great feed from Eric will send Sorian to the stripe. They fouled him on his way up.
Four for 7 now, Jeremy. Four for 8.
Down here on the other side, a foul and one. Oh, they got out. JT Colburn. Here comes Tristan Whetstone. He'll come in for Patterson. Second free throw, no. Rebound, Whetstone, who just came in the game. A little slower of a quarter. The Aggies, what was the score at the end of the first, Alex?
29-13.
Yes, we've scored 8. Here's a turnover, then a run on the other end, and a layup. slowed it down a little bit. Only 8 points here in the second. Aggies get it off to O'Neal. Eric driving, an offensive foul. But a little bit different game with Josh on the bench, and Josh will quickly check back in. Didn't even realize he was checking in while I was saying that, and here comes Josh, who he got
3, 5, 7, 8, 10.
He's got 10 of the Aggie 37. Underneath, spinning, fall away jumper. Missed by JT Colburn. In the front court, O'Neal. Running the baseline, got his arms slapped. They never touched the ball, and now it'll be a turnover. Caden Glenn, right side. Left key, Colburn. Ball's on the left side of the floor in red. 2:55 to go, second quarter. Aggies by 17. Newell, left key. Colburn working at the top. Glenn back to the top. Colburn, nowhere to go. Poor Clay Central trying to get inside of this Aggie defense. Colburn, right wing. They got a good pass and a bailout foul. Eric O'Neal gave way to the shooter. Gonna be Newell to the stripe. Newell missing the free throw. One more upcoming for Newell as he makes the second. 1 for 2 on that trip, and it's a 16-point game. Tristan down the lane, kisses it high off the window and in.
One of those circus shots for Tristan Whetstone.
10 points in the quarter and another timeout called by the Vols. Stuck with it on the baseline. They couldn't get it in. We'll take 1-2. 39-21 your score. 2:05 to go before halftime.
At First Bank of Alabama, we're not just another financial institution. Hi, I'm Chad Jones, President and CEO of First Bank of Alabama. We're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. Our team lives and works right here in Alabama, so we understand what matters to you most. From flexible personal loans to innovative business solutions, we're committed to helping you achieve your dreams. First Bank of Alabama, where you are first. Online at fbal.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Central to you, central to your success. Central Alabama Community College, the official video live streaming sponsor of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Online at cacc.edu.
39-21 with 2:05 to go here in the first half. Right wing three, Newell, short. Oh, man, it pops up off the rim and hops in, 39-24.
What a lucky roll.
Like it had front spin on it to find its way through. KT to Whetstone. Underneath the bucket, working his tee. Over to Corbin in the corner. Josh for three. Good!
Picking up right where he left off in that first quarter. Second three-pointer of the game for Spear.
The Aggies answer right back. (42-24) with 1:23 to go.
That three-pointer's possible because they penetrate the paint, and the corner is always wide open when that happens.
Pull up, Jay. Missed it. And a tough shot will go. Teardrop floater. Clay Central knocked the pass out of bounds. KT wants a three. He got fouled. Ends up out of bounds on an air ball.
These refs are letting a lot go on this end of the court.
(42-26). Under a minute to go here before half. Underneath. Should have been a foul call. No whistle. Driving the other way, Colburn going on the left side of the lane. Kickoff Newell for three. Well short. Put back. No, but a foul.
Oh, my goodness. I feel like that was all ball. He just powered through the hand on it.
This is Taylor Boyd at the line. Yeah, Coach Jones has a rightful gripe, I think. How's this a foul over here when you don't get that one on that side of the floor? Missed the second free throw, rebounded by Josh. (42-27), 30 seconds to go. CJ crossing the timeline. (19 seconds to play. CJ working on Newell, hands it to Kinson, into the corner to Whetstone, back to KT. KT got fouled and one. Kinson three with 5.2 on the clock. Will go to the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line.
No. Yes shot from Kinson three. Penetrates the paint. Has two defenders on him. Easily could have hit Josh Fear on the wing, but gets the floater to fall.
Missed the free throw. Offensive rebound. CJ underneath. Try to throw it off the Vols. They'll have 1 second. A heave off the backboard. No good. And we'll go to halftime, leading it 44-27. We'll be back with a Star Physical Therapy halftime show.
Celebrate Sylacauga pride with the S Club. We're a community of former athletes and supporters dedicated to preserving tradition, funding scholarships, and building a strong future for Sylacauga High School athletics. From reunions to fundraising, the S Club connects generations of Aggies while giving back to today's student athletes. Be a part of the legacy. Join the Sylacauga S Club and help keep Aggie pride alive. Visit AggieSClubAlumni.com today to sign up and make a difference.
Is chronic pain slowing you down? At Broadway Spinal Care, we offer shockwave therapy to target pain right at the source. This treatment helps break down scar tissue, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. It's fast, non-invasive, and proven to help with stubborn issues like tendinitis, plantar fasciitis, and joint pain. Call Broadway Spinal Care today at 256-861-8546 to find out if shockwave therapy is right for you.
When injury slows you down, trust Todd Malone and the caring team at Star Physical Therapy. As owner and lead physical therapist, Todd has built a reputation for helping patients recover quickly, safely, and with confidence. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, surgery recovery, or everyday aches and pains, you'll find personalized care that gets you moving again. At Star Physical Therapy, it's not just about treatment. It's about helping you live life fully. Star Physical Therapy, where you're always treated like a star.
Gear up for a flavor victory at Wharf Casual Seafood. Whether you're craving seafood classics like shrimp or crab claws, or wanting to tackle a juicy burger or crisp salad, we've got your winning play. Dine in with us or grab a meal to go and find out why every bite is a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out our menu at wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
When Cold weather rolls into Alabama. Make sure your home is ready with a reliable American Standard heating system from Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Sleeping Giant's team of professionals will keep your home warm, efficient, and comfortable all season long. Whether it's a routine tune-up or a complete system upgrade, Sleeping Giant will help you rest easy, knowing your home's in good hands. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, your local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Online at sleepinggiantair.com.
When the temperature drops, your car feels it too. If your heat isn't blowing as warm as it should or your engine's running hotter than normal, you could be low on coolant. Stop by Right Tire and Service for a quick winter checkup. We'll inspect your coolant, tire pressure, battery, and wiper blades, all the things that keep you safe and comfortable in cold weather. Don't get caught unprepared this winter. Get it done the right way at Right Tire and Service on West Fort William Street in Sylacauga.
I'm Chris Kane, and for our family here at Toyota of Sylacauga, it's about more than cars. It's about people. You'll find my wife, my kids, even my dog here some days, because this is where we've built something special. When you buy from us, you're not just getting a vehicle, you're becoming part of the family. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
This is the Star Physical Therapy Halftime Show on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
Halftime at Douglas Martin Court. Aggies lead it by 17, 44-27 over the Clay Central Volunteers. We've been hot from deep, cooled down a little. If you could say a 15-point quarter in high school ball is just being absolutely cold. We led it, 29-13 at half. Even there through the second quarter. Alex, the deep ball, the three ball has been it for the Aggies. Josh Spear has 13 points, if I'm not mistaken, leading all scorers in the ball game. What has helped Josh Spear to this 13 points?
The way they started the basketball game. I said it during the girls' game, and the way they started gave every player on the court confidence to do whatever they needed to do to get to the basket and play well defensively. And when C.J. Franklin hit that first three-pointer and they followed it up with a couple more, everybody on the court and really the team felt like they got their confidence to be able to pull up and do anything they wanted to. And they really did that in the first half as they had that confidence. But towards the middle part of that second quarter, it felt like the offense got a little stagnant. Sylacauga has been known to do that at times. Offensively, is get too much dribble drive, too much isolation, not enough ball movement. When they're at their best is when they're penetrating to the basket with their head up and passing out to those open shooters.
Yeah, and it started off with a C.J. Franklin three. Really opened up the floor. Josh Spears got it done from deep, but also in the paint, and he's had some help. Eric O'Neill has hit some. Joshua Holtzclaw shot the ball once, found the bottom of the net from deep. It's really been by committee, helped by Josh Spear.
Josh Spear is the big catalyst. He was the big guy in the Briarwood loss earlier in the week. But getting C.J. Franklin's confidence back, especially from the three-point line where he has struggled all year long, seeing Eric O'Neill step up with his 8 points, and then the confidence guys like Kenton Threet's playing with some dribble drive, that circus shot he made, Tristan Whetstone doing a similar thing, and Joshua Holtzclaw hitting that three-pointer. The big thing for the Aggies is going to get some help off the bench. They've gotten that tonight. Has to be more consistent as the season goes on if they're going to get back to where they were last season.
Tell you what, the Aggies, if they play like this, they're tough to beat. I know there's some things in that second quarter that Coach Jones would love to maybe fix about the defense. Probably not going to like some turnovers and then some things that happened in transition. Maybe a couple effort plays after a big lead, but overall solid first half.
The effort plays are going to be the big thing. There was a couple of times where players thought they were fouled, stared at the ref, looking for a whistle, instead of getting back defensively and gave up a few easy shots at the rim.
All right, that'll wrap up the Star Physical Therapy halftime show. 44-27 your score after 2. We'll be back with the third quarter.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
Do you have scrap metal piling up? Get paid at Coosa Valley Recycling. Serving the Birmingham area and Highway 280 corridor in Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Recycling is your top choice for scrap metal recycling. Whether it's old appliances, car parts, or any other metal items, Coosa Valley Recycling offers great rates and fast, easy service. Recycling with Coosa Valley Recycling not only puts your money back in your pocket, but it also protects the environment. Don't let your scrap metal go to waste. Bring it to Coosa Valley Recycling today. Call 256-245-4300.
Have you been in a car accident? That soreness and stiffness can set in fast. At Broadway Spinal Care, we work with all major motor vehicle insurance providers, and in many cases, your care may cost you nothing out of pocket. Our goal is to help you heal quickly so you can get back to feeling like yourself again. Call Broadway Spinal Care today at 256-861-8546 to schedule your appointment and start your road to recovery.
Searching for insurance that fits seamlessly into your life? Look no further than State Farm agent Albia Steers in Sylacauga. Whether it's safeguarding your car, home, or family's future, Albia and his team are here to provide customized coverage options that suit your lifestyle. With a focus on exceptional customer service and local expertise, Albia Steers ensures you're fully protected when it matters most. Experience the peace of mind that comes with a trusted local agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Albia Steers is there. Call or click for a quote today.
Ready to refresh your closet? Head to Fair to Midland in downtown Childersburg. From Judy Blue and Can jeans to men's styles and baby clothes, you'll find something for the whole family. They're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 to 2. Can't make it in? No problem. Shop anytime at ftmgifts.com. That's ftmgifts.com. Fair to Midland in downtown Childersburg, your local spot for style.
Central to you, central to your success. Central Alabama Community College, the official video live streaming sponsor of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Online at cacc.edu.
Back courtside, getting set to start this third quarter. Aggies trying to hold on to this 17-point lead. Get to 2-1 in area play and 14-1 on the season. A dominant first half, trying to finish things off against a very scrappy Clay Central team. Alice, what did Clay Central do well in that first half?
They slowed Sylacauga's offense down. The on-ball pressure got much higher up, much closer into their grill, and took away a lot of the three-point jump shots that Sylacauga was making in that first quarter.
Start of this quarter, CJ takes the inbounds pass. 44-27, Aggies on the left side of the floor now from our vantage point. Franklin firing inside the Spear, kicking off Corbin. Wants a three. Oh. This half starts out like the first one did. Corbin from deep, a Marble City Pharmacy three. 47-27. Missed shot on that side. Rebound, Whetstone. Great box out from T. Corbin going to push it ahead. Running up the left side of the floor is the Aggie senior, Corbin Patterson.
It's crazy what a paint touch will do for an offense. Has done it so many times for Sylacauga. Hits Josh Spear last possession. He finds it open three-point.
CJ, lefty finger roll. He's missed some easy ones tonight. That's one that CJ is going to want back. But you love how he attacks the rim. 47-27. Three up for Young, and it's good. 47-30. 6:55 and counting in the third. Lead back down to 17. Corbin working on Young. It was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Vols, trying to get a screen and roll. Tristan just hasn't really been open on a few of those he's ran tonight. The Aggies trying to force it to him. CJ to inbound. Then a foul on the floor as soon as the ball was caught by Spear. They got it on Caden Glenn. They just wrapped him up. We're going to give him an easy two. Can't blame them. And the refs aren't blowing many whistles. Josh, catch. 3. No good. And then an over the back going to be called on Tristan. Nope, they got that on red 10 as well.
Wow.
Nope, excuse me, red 2. Young this time with the foul.
I'll take it. Not sure about the call, but I'll take it.
Spear making the catch out beyond the arc. Josh driving. Then a foul on the floor. Red 14 with a foul. Trendon Glenn, 3 quick fouls on the Volunteers. Woo. Josh thinking about a 3. Left key. Now he'll put down his dribble. Working at the top. Spear spinning into a double team, and then a jump ball with the arrow going Clay Central's direction.
Have to see some movement from the players off the ball for Sylacauga. Too much ISO ball and staring and watching the guy with the ball dribble around.
Spinning, kicking, Spear for 3.
Corbin pays him back for the three-pointer to start the half.
Spear off a steal and another bucket. Josh Spear, timeout Vols. Let's go to break with a 52-30. Aggies opening it up here in the third quarter.
First Bank of Alabama, we're not just another financial institution. Hi, I'm Chad Jones, President and CEO of First Bank of Alabama. We're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. Our team lives and works right here in Alabama, so we understand what matters to you most. From flexible personal loans to innovative business solutions, we're committed to helping you achieve your dreams. First Bank of Alabama, where you are first. Online at fbal.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Fueled by Allen Oil Company and Allen Brew Markets. We're courtside at the Allen Brew Market scoring table. We're watching the Aggies lead this one by 22 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
It felt like Clay Central was getting a little bit of momentum in this third quarter, but it's crazy. Sylacauga's press flips it right on its head.
Vols down on the floor with it. Here's Young stopping, shooting, a tough 2. No good. Rebounded by Josh Spear. Franklin running it ahead. CJ back off to Corbin. Deep 3. Good!
Why not? Why not if you're Corbin Patterson? Everybody else is making them.
Corbin's got 2 here in the third quarter, 55-30. What a game from deep. How many do we got?
That makes it 11.
11 Marble City Pharmacy three-pointers. Tough 2, taken and knocked down by Caden Glenn. (55-32). Cross court Spear, couldn't save it. Here comes Sarai McMillan.
And CJ hit the nail on the head. He's got to meet the pass. He's waiting for it rather than trying to meet it.
55-32. That shot knocked down by Caden Glenn. Lead down to 21. Patterson giving it off to O'Neal on the drive, lost it. Knocked it out of his hands. Young to Glenn. Now CJ comes up with a steal. He'll race it ahead. Franklin got fouled. Didn't make the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Question is right now was it an intentional foul? Yep.
Yeah, they didn't go for the ball.
Young did, but Taylor Boyd did not. Oh, my Lord.
CJ missed the free throw.
There
Makes
you
the
go.
second.
Keith was at 50%, Jeremy, from the free throw line.
The foul went on the side.
Franklin just drops it in the bucket. 58-34, Aggies by 24.
Not a lot of people that can jump with CJ Franklin. Maybe Eric O'Neal.
J.D. Hall rolling off of a screen. Tough shot off the window, didn't go. Rebounded by CJ, firing it ahead into the front court to Whetstone. Stopping, shooting. Tristan didn't go up strong and leaves the shot short. J.T. Colburn to Newell. Off of a high screen, Newell stopping inside of the half circle. Now back off to Colburn, right key, firing a three. Air ball and out of bounds. (58-34). CJ to Corbin, back to Franklin, stopping, accelerating, spinning off of 1 foot, getting it to Corbin Patterson, right side. Corbin driving, and that's a charge. That one's pretty obvious as Corbin goes down to the floor hard.
Yep. Volunteer has been trying to set that up all night. They know Sylacauga's main goal offensively is to get to the basket. They've been trying to set it up all night.
Left side, Glenn knocked out of his hands by Sarian McMillan. Well, Coach Jones is going to like this one. He's probably going to get a comfortable win and plenty of coaching points to go forward. So might be able to check a couple of boxes in this one.
And how about their response after losing their first game of the season against Briarwood to come out here and play the way they've played and make the three-pointers they've made?
High rebound after the three, tapped by KT, controlled by CJ. Now in the front court, Eric, who's having a quiet night from the field, had it knocked out from behind. Eric sitting with 5 points, 8 points for O'Neal. Not as quiet as I thought it was for Eric.
Hasn't scored in the second half. So quiet second half.
There, you saved it on the sideline, threw it off the balls. CJ does it again, has to save it, hops in the air, throws it off the Volunteers again.
I'm not sure if number 15 did something to CJ. That's the second time he's just spiked it off of him.
So Ryan spinning, kicking, corner three, Kinson three, no good. Good chase down for Eric, just couldn't get the rebound. On the other side, a slip by Tristan Wilson. There's Joshua Holtzclaw coming in for Eric. .207 to go in the third quarter. Whereas this time last week, Bauman and my Crimson Tide were getting absolutely thumped in the Rose Bowl, just turned on the playoff. It's 35-7 Indiana at halftime. Maybe I feel a little better.
I guess we have to give a hats off to Kane Womack, defensive coordinator.
I mean, they only got to 28 after our guys quit, or 24, so.
And a lot of their points came with the short field because their offense couldn't move the ball.
.58-34. Colburn fed it off to Billingsley. He missed the tough shot. 58-34. I said the word tough shot a lot tonight, but I tell you, Clay Central hasn't had many easy ones underneath the bucket. They're stuck at 34 points right now.
The boys and the girls seem to have had nothing easy.
Yeah, the girls with a big win, 51-31. So Ryan fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. McMillan to the Coosa Valley Medical Center stripe. Josh going to come in for McMillan after he misses the first, 58-34. Corbin going to come out. Josh going to check in. Trey Wright's going to come in for Sarine if he makes this free throw. Sarine, the lefty, for one more. Knocks it in. Here's Trey Wright.
Five more points, Jeremy. Get it to 30. You know what that means.
We haven't pulled away like we thought I was going to after we were up by 20. They've kept it close. They've knocked down some really, really contested shots. Here's Young, left key, pulling it out to the top. Now weaving around the Aggie defense, right into the chest of Franklin. Thought Franklin knocked that off Young. Instead, they'll say it'll be Volunteer basketball from the baseline. Colburn to inbound, gets it to Billingsley. And he's fouled. They'll get the foul on Holtzclaw. It's just the second Aggie foul here of the quarter. Colburn again, skipping it inside. Loose ball, tapped. Colburn got it and then put it up and in.
Doesn't look like we're getting into 30, Jeremy.
Well, you can still get there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter. Oh.
That's out of bounds on a shot that sent Trey right to the floor.
So close to getting that friendly roll for Kinson 3.
Yeah, they just said it was Sylacauga's ball. Now they're I thought that was going to stay with us, and now it's actually going to be Clay Central ball. (59-36), Colburn with 13 seconds. Right wing, Colburn. Newell at the buzzer, air ball, and we'll go to the fourth. 59-36, Aggies on top.
A new year brings a fresh start, and Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union is here to help you begin 2026 on strong financial footing. Whether your goal is building savings, paying down debt, improving your credit, or planning for what's ahead, Coosa Pines offers tools designed to meet you where you are. From savings accounts and certificates to low-interest loan options, members can move forward with confidence. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
When cold weather rolls into Alabama, make sure your home is ready with a reliable American Standard heating system from Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Sleeping Giant's team of professionals will keep your home warm, efficient, and comfortable all season long. Whether it's a routine tune-up or a complete system upgrade, Sleeping Giant will help you rest easy, knowing your home's in good hands. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, your local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Online at sleepinggiantair.com.
Starting the fourth quarter. Sylacauga 59, Clay Central 36. It'll be Sylacauga basketball to start the fourth. Looking to get another area win and get to 2-1 in area play. Kenson bumped to the top to Holtzclaw. Spinning off a defender, it's J.D. Hall working on Joshua. KT in the corner to CJ. And a foul on Young. Got CJ in the head. KT, after the inbounds, lost his dribble. Balls going the other way, and then a foul on Franklin on the shot.
Wow, the ref blew that whistle before the contact even occurred. Almost anticipating the contact.
Franklin, after the missed free throw, working ahead to Eric. Eric going right to left across the floor, hands it to Franklin. CJ tosses it over to Holtzclaw. Holtzclaw retreats a tad off to Corbin now. Hit 2 threes in that third quarter. The Aggies watching this clock melt away with a 22-point lead. Joshua skipping it back to CP. .6:59 to go, a minute past now as Franklin got bumped. Where's the whistle? Young all in his chest. CJ again with it. The Aggies being patient. Young guarding O'Neal. Ball was on the floor. Eric picked it up. We've had the ball for 60 seconds on this end now. Cross-court pass, Corbin for 3, no. Rebound to CJ, skipping it underneath. Eric floating it up,
wow.
Taking the foul, making the shot, and going to the stripe.
What a beautiful feed from CJ Franklin. Gets the ricochet rebound. Eric O'Neal gets the pump fake and the foul.
Technical foul called on Young coming up the floor. Coach Giddens for Clay Central's not happy with the call. Neither are the Clay Central fans. So Young gets the tee. Free throws coming for the Aggies. What exactly happened there, Alex?
It's like there was a little bit of yapping from the contact that Young had been doing to CJ on the offensive end of the court, and then extended to the other end, a little bit of a shoving match almost.
The referee's still talking about it. (62-37). We're waiting the call. Are they going to change the call? What we got? Let's shoot the free throws. Let's get out of here. The Aggies are leading it by 25 with 6:22 to go. Now they've teed up Coach Giddens. Joshua's going to go to the strike after all that. And listen, Coach Giddens is frustrated. Tough night for his team. Not sure what happened with Young. Deserved a technical foul or not. You'll get, what, 4 free throws here?
I think he's saying CJ initiated the situation with a little bit of a shove. The refs didn't see it. What the refs saw was the retaliation from Young. That's what Coach Giddens is complaining about right now.
Holt's call missed them both. Now CJ will go to the stripe to shoot the next 2. Joshua said, I missed him. Yeah, you did, but it's all right. This is like the weakest part of Sylacauga's game right here.
Oh, my Lord.
With the way they've shot tonight, they might want to shoot these from beyond the arc.
He's going to sub.
Can you have a guy shoot one? I didn't know you could do this. So you're going to bring in another free throw shooter after CJ missed him. Now here's Hayden, cold off the bench.
Oh.
We missed all 4 technical free throws. That's a tough spot for Hayden to be in. I mean, he's subbing in and they pull him in. I've never seen that. Usually you see the same player take both.
I've never seen that either at any level.
.6:22 to go, 62-37. CJ got it. And he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
No, Connor on the pass.
Was it? I guess it was so off. I kind of thought it was a shot, but it's the 3rd foul on the Vols. Foul was on Caden Glenn. The Aggies going to call a timeout. We'll get back into sorts, let tempers get down. We'll take a break. 62-37. Aggies on top with 6:09 to go in the 4th.
Celebrate Sylacauga pride with the S Club. We're a community of former athletes and supporters dedicated to preserving tradition, funding scholarships, and building a strong future for Sylacauga High School athletics. From reunions to fundraising, the S Club connects generations of Aggies while giving back to today's student athletes. Be a part of the legacy. Join the Sylacauga S Club and help keep Aggie pride alive. Visit AggieSClubAlumni.com today to sign up and make a difference.
All right, back after the timeout. See if we can get this pace of play picked back up. 62-37 your score. We threw it away on the inbounds play. Running ahead the other way, Taylor Boyd, a nice move, and he gets the bucket, 62-41. Excuse me, 62-39. Coach Jones taking a 30. Let's take 1-2 with 5:54 left in the fourth quarter.
AMIA, innovation, and sustainability go hand in hand. As a global leader in calcium carbonate production and specialty chemical distribution, AMIA helps make everyday products stronger, cleaner, and better for the world around us. From paper and plastics to construction and beyond, their work supports progress that lasts. AMIA is proud to support growth that respects the earth and strengthens communities. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
(62-39). Aggies lead it. We'll have the basketball to inbound at midcourt. Franklin working, gets a screen from right. CJ reverses course, gets fouled, and that's an intentional foul. They didn't go for the ball again. Franklin to the stripe. It's another intentional foul on Clay Central, sending CJ to the stripe.
What they did there is they just grabbed CJ Franklin's shoulders and almost pulled him down.
There the Aggies do hit one of these open free throws with nobody at the line with Franklin. CJ gets them both. The Aggies are trying to sub Ryan and Josh. Now they'll take a seat. CJ will inbound with 5:40 to go, 64-39. Get it into Corbin, inside McMillan, fouled. I mean, Clay Central, they're not even trying to go for the ball anymore. Ryan to shoot two.
A little bit of frustration with how this game's gone. Sometimes teams, it happens to them.
So Ryan makes the free throw. Missed the second. 65-39 your score. Boyd gets it off to Young. Now off to J.D. Hall. Try to go behind the back. Dribbled it off his back. Boyd had lost his pass inside, picked up by Young, as he'll dribble it back out with 5:10 to go. Aggies by 26. Here's Young weaving underneath the bucket, pulling it all the way back out. Boyd left key, J.D. Hall to Young. Firing a three is Young. It's off the mark. The Aggies going to get the rebound. Cross court, Spear, open three, well short for Josh. Been a while since Josh got a shot up.
Yeah, it has been. Only 5 points after a 13-point first half.
There's a blocked shot that ends up out of bounds. We'll say the Aggies touched it last. Inbounds pass underneath the bucket leads to a bucket.
Too easy under the bucket.
So Ryan getting a tough one to go. Midway through the fourth quarter, 67-41. That one was blocked by Spear and out of bounds. It'll stay on that side. Oh, they say it wasn't tipped?
I guess not.
Okay. So CJ brings it across with 3:43 to go. Franklin, step back three. CJ, money. Another one for CJ.
4 threes for Franklin.
Well, we should make him and Josh shoot free throws for the Star Physical Therapy Star Player of the Game. 70-41. CJ, another step back. This one no good. Long rebound, tapped out and saved by Spear. Josh inside. Whetstone got hacked off of a nice pass. And this will be Tristan Whetstone to the stripe. It's a 29-point game.
Clay Central is trying to help Sylacauga improve the free throw shooting woes.
Whetstone is a tremendous free throw shooter.
Love to have that as a big man. The most likely person on the court to get fouled going up under the basket. Being a reliable free throw shooter is a plus for any big man at any level, because there's a lot that aren't.
71-41. Must have been the longest fourth quarter. We missed the free throw, the second one. Ball in the corner for the Volunteers. Colburn deep out beyond the arc on the left side. Back to Young. 71-41. 2:50 to go, fourth quarter. Young firing a three. It's off the mark. And the rebound by Franklin. In the corner, Welch for three. No. Rebound. Spear battling for it. Underneath the bucket. Shot it at the bottom of the rim. Sanders knocking that pass out for the Aggies. Here's Leonard for the Aggies to check in. In and out, 3. Offensive rebound. Loose ball on the floor. And a jump ball. Clay Central has the arrow. The clock will keep ticking with a 30-point lead. Balls to inbound. They finally get it in, and then a foul on the shot. 2 free throws upcoming. Two free throws coming for Billingsley for the Vols. Makes the first. One more coming.
If it holds, Jeremy, Sylacauga finished the game 45% from the free throw line.
And still won by potentially around 30 points, I guess. Here's Sanders to Whetstone with 32 seconds to go. In the corner, Sanders for 3. Good! Wow.
Why not? Who else is going to make them tonight?
There's a foul underneath the bucket. Another 3 up. Poor Jaden didn't get back on defense after he hit the 3. And that's how the game will end. 74-43 your final. Aggies by 31. We'll be back with the Star Physical Therapy postgame show.
Van Sant Hardware is not in the business of guessing. They sell you what you need, not what someone else thinks you should have. That is why builders, farmers, and project managers have trusted them for over 50 years. Located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, they take pride in great service, deep product knowledge, and getting you in and out without the runaround. Van Sant Hardware is a proud supporter of Sylacauga, B.B. Comer, Childersburg, and Fayetteville athletics.
When the temperature drops, your car feels it too. If your heat isn't blowing as warm as it should or your engine's running hotter than normal, you could be low on coolant. Stop by Right Tire and Service for a quick winter checkup. We'll inspect your coolant, tire pressure, battery, and wiper blades, all the things that keep you safe and comfortable in cold weather. Don't get caught unprepared this winter. Get it done the right way at Right Tire and Service on West Fort William Street in Sylacauga.
At AMIA, innovation and sustainability go hand in hand. As a global leader in calcium carbonate production and specialty chemical distribution, AMIA helps make everyday products stronger, cleaner, and better for the world around us. From paper and plastics to construction and beyond, their work supports progress that lasts. AMIA is proud to support growth that respects the earth and strengthens communities. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
This is the Star Physical Therapy post-game show on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
Star Physical Therapy post-game show. Star Physical Therapy, where you don't have to be a star to be treated like one. Jeremy Law and Alex Bauman with you. About 5 more minutes as the Aggies knock off the Volunteers. 74-43. A dominating performance here at home on a Friday night, Alex.
The Aggies set the tone early after losing their first game of the season to Briarwood on the road. They came out, started the game 11-0 on an 11-0 run, and they didn't look back. Clay Central tried to claw back into it, but every time it felt like Clay got a little bit of momentum, the Aggies just flipped it on its head and took back the momentum. Josh Spear, 18 points, C.J. Franklin, 17, Eric O'Neal, 11. Those are your only 3 Aggies in double figures. Corbin added 7, Sarian with 6, Kinson with 4, Whetstone with 3, Jaden Sanders with 3, Jeshua with 3, and Trey with 2.
74-43. What a performance. It all started in the very first offensive possession of the game, Alex. A big three-pointer for C.J. Franklin, and the Aggies really didn't look back again the rest of the way with the way that they shot the 3-ball tonight.
A season-high 13 made three-pointers made tonight, Jeremy. Have to be happy about that. The one thing Coach Jones won't be happy with is the free throw shooting. 45% from the free throw line. You can say defense wins championships, but free throws do as well. If Sylacauga is going to want to be successful as they were last season, you have to make free throws, because as you go further into the season, the lights get brighter and the stage gets bigger when you go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he definitely wants this team to be better at the stripe. But, I mean, if the Aggies can shoot it like this, they're going to be tough to beat.
Anybody's tough to beat when they make 13 three-pointers in high school basketball and start out the game 11-0 with your two best players, C.J. Franklin and Josh Beer, spearheading that run.
Where do the Aggies turn? I think the next game is Briarwood at home on Tuesday. Am I mistaken?
Briarwood the 13th at home, Lincoln the 14th at Lincoln, 15th at Shelby County, and then Winterboro to end out the week at home. So 4 games for the Aggies next week.
So a big week for the Aggies as they'll try to keep the winning ways going. They get to 14-1 on the season. Closing thoughts, Alex, and Star Physical Therapy star player of the game.
Can I give it to 2 players or am I only restricted to 1?
Give it to 2.
Give it to Spear and CJ. It's hard to pick between those 2 guys, but the way they started the game with some question marks of how they would respond after losing their first one. Josh Spear lighting it up from 3, CJ lighting it up from 3. Such a good thing to see those guys get some confidence back with Josh and CJ.
Again, your final score, 74-43. Aggies over Clay Central tonight. From Jeremy Law and Alex Bauman, this has been a product of Radio Alabama and Sylacauga Athletics. Thanks for listening and watching.
You've been listening to the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network, home of the Sylacauga Aggies. Presented by Alta Point Health, Coosa Valley Medical Center, and Allen Oil Company of Sylacauga. Sponsored in part by Alta Point, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Allen Oil Company, Star Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, Wright Tire and Service, Toyota of Sylacauga, Central Alabama Community College, State Farm Agent Albia Steers, La Costa Mexican Restaurant, Edward Jones Agent Jesse Gum, Alabama District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce, Coosa Valley Recycling, Another Level Cards, Amya, Van Sant Hardware, Sycamore Federal Credit Union, Wharf Casual Seafood, Fair to Midland Gifts and Boutiques, Broadway Spinal Care, First Bank of Alabama, Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga, Sarah Honda of Sylacauga, and Tony Sarah Ford, CAC Adult Learning, Snap Fitness, Alabama Digestive Care Center, Coosa Valley MRI, Bucks Island, and Sylacauga Pediatrics. The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is a product of Radio Alabama Sports and Radio Alabama. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.